Yo, what is going on, you Slackerz? I am your host, Slackerz Gaming, bringing you the next matchup in the potential Newcomer tournament. And so real quick, if you haven't seen it, I know a lot of you are tired of hearing this, but in case there's some new people here that have never seen the tournament before, basically I created a tournament, 36 potential characters. Each day on my channel, I upload one matchup from the tournament. I go over a few pros for the characters, and then down in the comments, we vote for one character in the particular matchup that you think has the better chance or who you would like to see move on in the tournament. Plain and simple, one vote per person. Voting stays open for one week, so 1 7-day period. And then the following week after the episode gets uploaded, we figure out who the winner is and then who the loser is. And yeah, it's a double elimination tournament. So right now we are doing games in the loser bracket, so which flat out means all these characters have had at least one loss, and if they get another one, they're done from the tournament. They will no longer move on. And I think that's pretty much the main gist of the whole tournament. So yeah, let's get into results from last week, which was game number... Am I doing this right? No, hold up. Yep, it's on the other side. I knew something was off. Something didn't look right. I gotta find the right matchup first of all. Here we go. The right matchup is game 34, Medusa from the Kid Icarus series, facing off against Ninten from the Earthbound Mother series. The last main protagonist from the three Earthbound games, whatever you call them. And let's just see the results. Here they are. Boom, Ninten actually pulls out the win, so that's pretty cool to see. I kind of thought more people would have voted for Medusa simply because... maybe Sakurai bias, that whole thing. So, yeah. But it's still cool to see. Ninten ends up winning. Awesome. I don't know why you have parentheses around that. Let's get rid of that. All right. So, Ninten, what did he have? What did I put? 37, I think. All right. So, 37. Ninten is going to be moving on. Medusa is unfortunately now done from the tournament. So, let me just get Ninten here in the next round. The 32nd seed, so that means Medusa is now done from the tournament, so we'll go put her over in the retired character character list here, Medusa. I'll tally up the total number of votes later, and then after the tournament is said and done, I've never said this before, but once the tournament's done, I'm going to tally up all the votes and see who actually came away with the most overall votes, from most to least, and then, I don't know, just a different way to kind of look at the outcome, so... yeah, that'll be interesting. But let's finally move on to today's matchup, which is actually finally, I think, the real game number 40, Isabelle against Impa. Now, both of them ended up losing. Of course, we're in the loser bracket, but, Isabelle was a kind of a, maybe a strange one, because Isabelle ended up losing to, who did Isabelle lose to? Elma. Not that I'm saying I'm surprised, but I thought a lot more people would have voted Isabelle just because a lot of people seem to think she'd be, I guess, a shoo-in as an Echo Fighter villager, but I don't know. Let's just get into it. So, Isabelle faced the Animal franchise, Animal Crossing franchise. A lot of people seem to, associate, when they think of Animal Crossing, Isabelle is one of the very first characters that will come to mind. Maybe, Villager would, or maybe Tom Nook, KK Slider, something like that might come to mind. But Villager. Yeah, Villager's still in the game. But no, Isabelle, when seen as a potential character in Smash Bros., a lot of people think that the whole Echo Fighter concept is going on, so Isabelle would make a perfect Echo Fighter villager, because a lot of people really think that Villager represents the Animal Crossing franchise perfectly with his moveset in Smash, and there's not really too much more Isabelle could really bring, so just making her an Echo Fighter makes sense, in terms of, because of how popular she is to her series, and there's not really much new she could bring. Plus we have still yet to see her assist trophy. I believe there's only roughly 10 trophies or assist trophies yet to be shown. And by the way, the Nintendo Direct is a little bit later today. Hopefully we get some sort of Smash news, maybe a few confirmations or deconfirmations. I don't know. We'll see. I'm pretty hyped about that. I can't wait. But yeah, Isabelle, I mean, she fits to be, I think she would make a perfect sense to be an Echo Fighter. To get her in the game, you know, it just makes sense. I mean, if she stayed as an assist trophy, personally, I'm not going to complain. She's not a character I'm really lobbying for at all. She's not on my list at all of wanted characters. And I mean, I don't know what more to say. She's pretty popular. Like I've already easy to say words. I mean, it's what 1:30 in the morning. Yeah, time to go to bed. But yeah, she's popular. She makes sense for an Echo Fighter. She, whatever happens to her, become playable or stays an assist trophy. You know what? I think it's fine. But let me just stop mumbling and move on to her opponent, which is Impa from the Legend of Zelda series. Now, for a long time, I was kind of lobbying for Impa to be, or at least I thought Impa would have made the most sense for a Zelda newcomer. But then Skull Kid, just throwing that out there, we still haven't seen his assist trophy. A lot of people think, and I'm starting to believe, that we seen his, he got replaced, or Skull Kid's assist trophy got replaced with the moon. So maybe Skull Kid is now a playable character. But what I'm trying to get to is Legend of Zelda needs a fresh face to be represented in Smash Bros. Don't throw another Link in there. I mean, don't throw another Zelda in there. Let's get somebody new. And Impa or Skull Kid or Tingle, or there's a bunch of them. But I think Impa definitely has to be one of maybe the front runners, maybe not the exact front runner. I think Skull Kid is the most likely for a Legend of Zelda newcomer this time around. But I think Impa is in a bit of a weird spot. She it could be like an Echo Fighter of Sheik. I've seen that that idea kind of been thrown around online, and I kind of started to believe it a little bit. But then when kind of thinking of the character, Sakurai really likes to stick true to, you know, who the character is. And what I mean by that is, what iteration of Impa? Do we get this one from Hyrule Warriors, or do we get the older Impa from Breath of the Wild? How does Sakurai really see the character, you know? And if Sakurai thinks like maybe the truer form of Impa is the older one, I don't think he would ever put old Impa into the game as a playable character. I don't. So, I mean, Impa, besides maybe possibly being a Sheik Echo Fighter, I don't think Impa has too much of a chance, to be honest, to be playable. I definitely think Skull Kid, if Legend of Zelda does indeed get a new playable character, I definitely think Skull Kid's the front runner for Legend of Zelda. And I'm still on board with the whole, I think Isabelle just makes more sense to be in the game as an Echo Fighter. So between these two, I'm voting for Isabelle. Again, she's not a character I personally want, but I think Isabelle makes more sense and has the higher likeliness and the higher chance to become a playable character. So Isabelle gets my vote, and who knows? Maybe Isabelle will get upset again. Who knows? I think this will be interesting once the final vote does come out next week. Do people really want Isabelle, or is she just kind of expected? I don't know. Maybe Impa pulls off the upset. We'll see about that. But I guess that is all I got for this one. Yeah, who you got down below? Isabelle or Impa? Let me know. And yeah, I guess that's going to be it for this one. Are you guys hyped for the Nintendo Direct today? I know it's not a Smash Direct, but there's a chance we'll probably get something Smash Bros. Related, maybe a new character. That'd be pretty cool. But I can't wait for it. Yeah, I guess that's it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed as usual. Hopefully we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.